Hey, what's up, my people? How you doing? If you don't know me, my name is Dalton, and this is my channel. Now, welcome back to my regular subscribers and viewers. And if you're new, welcome. All right. Now, I'd like to get something straight. Okay, my YouTube channel is a hobby channel. I do it strictly as a hobby. Okay. This is not how I make my money. It's not connected to some other business. This is just my hobby. I like making these videos to help others, all right, and entertain. Now, it might be a week or two, I might miss a video, but I usually try to upload a video once a week, okay? And if I'm on a roll, it's gonna be a lot more than that, okay? Now, on what I want to talk to you about. All right, let's talk about the SNAP benefits and welfare benefits for August 2026. This is going to be an update, but this is a very important one, so I will listen to this all the way to the end, okay? Everything should go smooth in August. Okay, you should be able to get all your benefits, you know, your Social Security, your SNAP, whatever other benefits that you do get. But remember that when it comes to SNAP, there are some new rules, and you want to pay attention to those new rules. If you get a letter in the mail, you know, have somebody read it to you if you can't read yourself. But you got to be on point with these new rules, or else it could end up stopping your SNAP benefits, okay? Now, when it comes to sweets, by the end of the year, all of the United States, you're not going to be able to get sweets with your SNAP benefits. But right now, there are some states that you can't get any form of sweets with your SNAP benefits, if you didn't know that, okay? So I'm just letting y'all know, if you're not sure if it's your state, just like make sure you got your sweets pulled back to the back, away from the other stuff, so then when they start ringing you up, you know, you won't be embarrassed. Or you could say, I'll have 2 orders and ring your other stuff up first, and then after you pay for that, ring your sweets up. Because if it doesn't pay for your sweets, you're not going to be embarrassed, and they can take that back. Have somebody take that back. Okay? Now, one of the most important aspects of August is that you got something really big coming up. Okay? And that's in September. Now, I'm not trying to put fear into you. I'm just telling y'all the truth. Remember when we had that full, not the partial, but the full government shutdown? Nobody was getting any benefits. Nobody was getting nothing. Remember that? And then all of a sudden, you know, they worked out a deal to fund the government. But here's the deal. No pun intended. They are going to fund the government. That particular deal that worked out, that budget deal, funds the government to September. So, in September, the fight begins again. So it might be wise to get yourself some good canned goods, okay? The stuff that you, your partner, you, yourself, or just, you know, you, your family, or whoever likes, stock up on those canned goods and those dry goods. Because if there is another full shutdown in September, it's not going to hit you as hard, okay? You understand what I'm saying? Because there's a possibility. Because the same thing that did the full government shutdown and what they were fighting about, they're about to fight about it again in September. And there's been a lot of changes A lot of people on both sides have passed away. Rest in peace. And new people have been replacing them. There's going to be a lot of changes. So it's very unpredictable if they're going to be a shutdown or if they're going to decide to work it out. And the reason I say they may decide to work it out is because in November in the United States, we have a huge election. And this election in November is going to be unbelievable. That's why you're hearing about all these people, these, Republicans and Democrats trying to change the election map and this state and that state. That's why you hear about all that. Okay? Because this is going to be a big election. We have two very big elections in America. And the presidential election, which happens every 4 years, unless something happens, they get kicked out or whatever. And then we have the midterms, which is going to be in November. And believe it or not, I hate to say it, but it's true, November is not that far away. Just think about it. August, September, boom, October, November. So, there's going to be a lot going on. And yes, the potential of a full government shutdown again is a possibility. But I'm hoping that they're just going to try to work it out so both sides can look good, because that will definitely help them.